The show, well, those are your own. But just keep in mind that the views, information, or opinions expressed on the Tuddle Daily Podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent those of our sponsors. Yeah, it's called free speech, people. Nobody's forcing you to listen. Get ready for your daily dose of Tuddle.
The all-time greatest intern/producer we've ever had, of course, Tuddle. Tuddle in Florida.
From the Hobo Fish Camp, it's the Tuddle Daily Podcast.
No wonder nobody likes you, Tuddle. Everything's a goddamn debate.
All right, guys, Monday show. I'm just being upfront. I'm fucking tired. Since we moved to Edgewater, I cannot get any sleep. I mean, my sleep is better on the weekend. Not last night. Oh, man, David, you know what? You picked up my spirits. I'm not tired anymore. David Rivera coming in with $20 super sticker, super chatting on the YouTube channel. Thank you, David. Got a big show planned today. I got Jake Hudson. Very cool guy. He's helped me out a lot when it comes to this streaming stuff. Am I coming in hot audio-wise or coming in hot with David Rivera giving me the 20? So does it sound bad now? You gotta remember, Vulture, radio lingo. Yeah, coming in hot means the audio could be bad. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, oh, fuck. What's up with the audio? So I'm sleeping 3 o'clock in the morning today. Some bitch, and I know that I shouldn't say bitch, but she was screaming and yelling at there's a complex across the street, almost right across the street from the house I live in. And she's screaming and yelling, and I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, oh, well, why didn't you go out and see what was going on? No, I don't get involved. I'm sleeping. What's up, Jake Hudson? Be talking to you here in just a few. This bitch woke me up at 3 o'clock. I guess she was getting into a fight with her old man, was screaming and yelling, trying to say, come help me, come help me. And I'm just like, I'm not getting involved. I don't need any white trash drama. And if somebody is trying to harm you, I really hope that he makes it fast because I want to go back to sleep. And the cops did show up and stuff, but I'm also one of those people. Once I get woken up, you could say that I'm woke. You know, I could get on that Ron DeSantis thing, you know, the stop woke thing. If it meant about people not waking you up, no, it means a whole other different thing. So couldn't get any sleep there. What up? What you drinking? How are you, my friend? Jake Hudson. Jake Hudson says he is rating with a party of 3. Well, I mean, come on. I mean, besides Jake being, you know, an all-around good guy, I'm working it, man. I'm definitely working it. I'm trying to work it because Jake Hudson brings some people with him and stuff. Oh, so I got to play this audio. Tampa Bay Tampa Bay Lightning are playing tonight, trying to close out the series. And I saw this, and I think the Florida Panthers, game 4 is tonight. Tampa could sweep them.
Florida Panthers.
Well, there is numerous reports of the Florida Panther players out partying at the strip clubs. And guess what? I want to know what strip club they were at, but this is from the Pat and Aaron show on 95.3 WDAE. Florida Panther players are out at one of the great numerous strip clubs that is in Tampa.
You think you're getting your butt kicked. You'd want to rest if you're the Florida Panthers, right? President Cup. Embarrassment right now, down 3-0. I know it's the Tampa Bay Lightning, but
come on. If I was down 3-0, wouldn't you want to go out there? Man, enjoy the strip clubs.
Embarrassing. You want to call it an in-state rivalry. You'd think maybe you'd want to rest up a little bit.
The Lightning, Aaron, have scored more in 2 different games than the Panthers have in the entire series.
I mean, I know the Panthers, and that's ridiculous. I know the Panthers have finally got on the board yesterday with a power play goal. I mean, about time.
Come on, get to the part where they're out.
Win
at the strip clubs.
They'd want some rest.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no. According to a very trusted source.
A very good source. An anonymous source, but a spot-on source.
I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure that they're not lying, but come on. I would not put it past a radio show to make up something like this.
This happened. A lot of the Panthers team. I don't want to say all of them.
Do we know how many?
A lot of them.
A lot is the word we got? Okay.
This does kind of sound like a radio bit, but I want it to be, yeah. What up, Bubble Light? How are you, my friend? What up, Tuddle? Hope you have a great week. Thank you, my friend.
A lot. They were partying late into the night last night.
What strip club?
And
I need to know. Come on, you don't want to give up your source, but you could tell me what strip club they were at.
And found themselves at a local establishment in which there are women who dance for money on stages.
Just say a strip club.
Strip clubs.
What a wonderful description. Women who dance for money.
Yeah, I'm going with what Vulture says, 2001.
And it's a great time. And I'd love to be doing that if my birthday wasn't on a Monday to start the week. But man, I'll tell you what, even myself, the degenerate that I am, I don't think if I was getting my butt kicked.
Why not?
In a huge playoff series.
I mean, boobs, naked chick, champagne room. You're a Florida Panther hockey player. Even though you're in Tampa, you know that you're going to get the special treatment. So why not? I'm down 3-0. I might as well enjoy some of the best strip clubs in the state of Florida because say what you want. Tampa might be a second-rate city compared to Miami. No. I want to go out. Yeah, Dollhouse or Mons Venus.
And the day of getting my butt kicked, earlier on in the day.
Well, next day.
With a grueling back-to-back the following day, which is today. Even me, head of the degenerates, I don't even think I could pull that off. Hanging out.
I don't know. I mean, I would like to believe that it is true. I don't know. We'll see. Because if you were at a strip club and stuff, you could always just say, oh, well, we were out a little bit too late. And it is a back-to-back night. 9 times out of 10 in the NHL playoffs, you get at least a day off. You'll usually get at least a day off. They don't play a lot of back-to-back games. Was there something going on at Amalie that they could not play? Because
against another teacher.
They had Friday, Saturday
school,
off.
A music teacher charged with having an...
And then they're playing Sunday, Monday. So were they like double booked or something? Because, I mean, this is a big ass change. All right. So there's a lot of these teachers having sex with their student stories. But this one has a twist to it. This chick, and I got to tell you, pretty steamy for a teacher. But she was brought into the school that she's at now to replace a teacher that was fired for having sex with his student. Well, guess what? This broad ended up getting busted for the same thing for the teacher she replaced.
Shocking allegations against another teacher at a local school, a music teacher charged with having an inappropriate...
Yeah, Twisted Movies brings up a great point. I mean, especially Canadians and hockey players, way tougher. Hockey players are pretty rough dudes. I think they can get a lap dance and take a shot into the boards. Matter of fact, might even make them play looser. Getting that release, maybe they're not going to be as uptight when they play the Lightning tonight. I mean, because, you know, they're already going to be playing loose. It's like, all right, let's give it our all. And, you know what? We lose, we lose. Oh, Kendall Hill coming in with cheering some bits. Thank you, Kendall Hill. See, that's another reason. Big ass trucks coming by nonstop. That's why I'm not getting any sleep. Scooter gang came by last night as well, too. You know, it's a very busy street coming down through here, but I would love to just like, man, can you buy those spike strips that the cops have for own personal use? I'd love to sit out there because there is a tree I could hide behind and just roll that out when the scooter gang with about 5 loud ass scooters that have no mufflers. Sounds like a swarm of bees when they're coming by. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I want to, though. Holy shit.
Relationship with a student. And that teacher replaced another music teacher 2 years ago who also allegedly had a relationship with a student.
Shelley Bortz is live with what she just learned about the investigation. Shelley.
Well, you're right.
Man, Shelley, as red as your face is, pink might not be a good color for you.
Olivia Orts replaced the music teacher here at Wilmington Area School District 2 years ago after he lost his job for alleged inappropriate.
All right, so I don't look, man or women, it's wrong. I'm not going to be one of those guys that says, oh, yeah, it's okay for a female teacher to do it to a kid. No, it's not right. But I will admit that it's not as bad as a male teacher doing it to a female student. But I want to hear how they word this, because I listened to this story already, and I could have sworn that it was a female teacher and a female student.
Appropriate relationships with several students. He's awaiting trial.
As soon as it was discovered, it was reported to Childline. It was reported to us.
Police were alerted to a possible...
Oh, come on. For real? There's not a boy or a kid student, a teenage boy in high school that would turn down this chick right here. She's pretty goddamn steamy. Look at that. Holy crap. Keith says you can buy plastic speed bumps and throw them out there. That would slow them down real quick. You know what? These scooters they're not licensed, so they can't be driving them down a public street. I don't think they don't have tags on them. So it's like, oh, you're going to turn me in? Oh, yeah, let's do that when the cops come here.
Romantic relationship between then choir.
Man, she is hot. I'm sorry. With the glasses on top of her head.
And a 17-year-old student by the high school principal in April. The month-long investigation, police say, turned up a treasure trove of evidence to support the claim, including text messages, a love letter, and overnights here at Ortz's home while her husband.
That's a pretty cool looking house. I mean, it's probably not even, it might be over 1,000 square feet, but it's a cool looking house.
Was out of town.
He believed that it was an adult male that she was having.
Now, see, that's also the other thing, people. Fish on J says 100% tribute, say it. But I don't think a lot of people think about these teachers that are hot and they're married and they got a husband. I would love to hear from you guys in the chat room, or you can give me a call, 407-270-3044. How, as a man, that would have to be a rough one to take, right? If your wife, steamy wife, teaching, ends up hooking up with a teenager and cheats on you with a teenager, that's got to be a big ego blow, right? Or blow to the ego. But also at the same time, I don't know. As a guy, how do you get by that if your wife cheats on you with a high school student? And especially like if you know, she comes out and is like, oh man, this teenager, biggest penis I've ever had. He just wallered it out. I mean, he's 10 times a man than my husband. Oh man, isn't that like the biggest cuckold almost? Like, you are getting cheated on with a high school student. Jesus Christ.
A relationship with. She told him it wasn't what he thought, what certainly turned out to be accurate. And she ended up admitting that the letter was from a female student.
On May 5th.
All right. Was she lying? Because now, see, the only reason, because there's these stories every other week in the news. There are a couple of different layers to this that I wanted to, the reason I'm talking about it is because, one, she replaced somebody that got busted for an inappropriate relationship with a student. 2 years later, she gets busted. She's hot looking. And it is a female student. Wow. I mean, this is one that I've never heard. This is a different take on the story. It's scissoring.
Police executed a search warrant on the Orts home and confiscated a cell phone and iPad. Police say the two continue to communicate and
now, you know, and I know that she is going to go to a male or a female prison. And you know, one of those butch type ladies in there are going to turn her out. Like, for sure. She is going to be one that people, I'm telling you right now, there might be 3 or 4 women in this prison that she's going to go to that are going to like shank somebody. There's going to be some deaths over this fine piece of real estate. Fish on Jade just said, old girl just wanted to give extra credit. Just saying. Twisted Movies. Oh, darn. That iPad will get you every time. Well, I know what you meant. Well, you did say spell check. He wrote, the iPad will get Yahoo every time.
exchanged 100 messages during a 2-day period last week until they got caught.
But Keith Vina, though, it was not a boy from what I'm hearing, from everything that I've said, or maybe she said it was from a female student. I don't know. Maybe it was a boy, but from everything the news is saying, that it was a female student.
Caught.
The two of them exchange over 100 surreptitious communications.
You know that sheriff was like thinking of a good word, and he used serotypish. I can't even say it. You know that he probably was like, oh, give me a big word.
Using a music app so nobody would discover it.
We went to Orta's parents' home in Hermitage, where she is.
Okay, see, this is the other thing I don't understand. I know that I've never seen, well, I have some real idiots, some real crazy people that have been accused of stuff that will come out and give a statement or something. These reporters, they know for a fact going up to the door, they're not going to get something. They're just looking for the video footage to be able to include, like, I was trying to do my job. I walked up to the front door knowing that they weren't going to talk to me at all.
Staying and knocked on the door. Her father greeted us. Is she home?
She's home. She's no comment.
Okay. Would you like to make a call?
Shut that dog up.
Not at all.
Now, Orta is being charged with intercourse and sexual conduct with a school.
Yeah. Wait, she had sex with poop? She had sexual relationship with poop? Because she was going to say stool.
Intercourse and sexual conduct with a school student, as well as unlawful contact with a minor. Now, she's due in court next week.
All right, so before I can get into one more. I can get into one more story. My producer Vulture sent me this one. Now this right here, I think this happened in Arkansas, but man, oh man, this might be one of the funniest white trash stories I've ever seen in my life. This is from Inside Edition. Somebody shot the water tower in Arkansas, where Johnny Cash is from, and look. You know, this guy had a high-powered rifle. He shot the like little outline of Johnny Cash, the shadow, the profile. Well, that's a head-on, so it's not a profile. He shot a hole in the water tower right in the crotch where Johnny Cash's crotch is, to make it look like Johnny Cash was pissing out of the water tower.
This is a prank many argue walked the line. Someone shot the water tower in Johnny Cash's hometown of Kingsland, Arkansas. It's the talk of all 300 people in it. It's pretty obvious why.
Looks like he's peeing.
But this small leak is causing some big...
I don't know why I find this funny. Twisted movie. Seeing the stories of 40-year-old bodies being found in barrels at the bottom of Lake Mead in Vegas been discovered. Yeah, I was trying to find an audio story, but yeah, I'll get to that. Let me finish this.
Problems.
Well, we're losing about 30,000 gallons of water per day.
That boils down to costing the town about $200 each day, totaling about $1,200 so far. Kingsland's
I'm live right now. A little early, but fine.
Hey, just send me to the waiting room and I'll wait.
No. What's up? How are you, Jake?
I'm doing good. Sorry, I clicked the link I don't think this is. I use StreamYard sometimes, so sometimes I send links before the show even gets started.
That's fine. Where are you at, Jake? You're in Mississippi, right?
Mississippi, yes. And by the way, going back to that thing about the last story you did, about the teacher, the thing.
Yeah.
Dude, they a lot of times the victims don't want to come out about that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We see that a lot of times, in cases like that, the kids they're scared. They don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well,
but
I just wanted to play a story because it had a different twist to it. I mean, we see those stories all the time and everything. Back when you were in school, did you ever have a teacher like show you extra attention? Maybe you thought she was flirting with you or something?
When I was in school, I was in special ed student because of my disability and stuff. And it's not just the teachers were the ones that had to help me for some of the bullies.
Yeah. Yo, so you were bullied though? Did you have any brothers, siblings, older brothers?
I have older. I have 2 older brothers and 1 older sister, and I'm not. Basically, my parents had me when they were like older, when they were like, I was like, and by the way, sorry about the tweets about me being nervous about this.
No, don't worry about it, man. Hey, it's fine, my friend. It's fine. I just want you to come on. I just want you to come on and be part of the show, man. So, so how much older were your brothers than you?
My brother, here's the thing. My sister is 20 years older than I am.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like 40, 50s, they're in their 50s and stuff. I also want to say that I want to give, if you got, let me introduce myself.
Go ahead. I'll give you the floor. Yeah, tell people all about yourself, Jake.
My name is my given name. I'm gonna say my given name because I'm what in the wrestling business we call breaking the fourth wall. I'm saying this. My given name is Ellis John Hudson, but I go by Jake on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Trovo, and I've been a wrestling fan all of my life. I've watched the Monday night. I remember when TNT had wrestling on Monday nights.
Yeah. Monday Night Raw? Yeah, well, not Monday Night Raw on TNT. That was WCW back in the day.
WCW, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, do you know who why there's a little bit of trivia. You know why that WWE has SmackDown now?
No, why?
Because WCW had Thunder.
There you go.
They were doing Thunder. So Vince was like, we need a show to go against that. SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah, but SmackDown used to be like recorded, and it was kind of like the jobbers and everything at one time. Yeah. It really was. Hey, one quick question though. You ever been to Arkansas before? Did you see the story I was playing about Johnny Cash?
I haven't been. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan, but never been to Arkansas. Want to? But...
Here, let me finish the rest of the story, and if you want to say something, jump in.
Mayor told CBS News.
You kind of run on a tighter budget in small towns like this because it's really all you got to work with, and things like this can set you back.
They're in Kingsland, Arkansas. They only got 300 people there, Jake. How many people are in your town?
Actually, I had 1,000.
Oh,
I live in a city that we just got this couple years ago. We got a Popeyes and a Burger King and others.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I went to a school where the only restaurant, fast food place we had was a Church's Chicken and a Taco Bell. It was one of those combo gas station restaurants.
Yeah. Also, and by the way, our Taco Bell and KFC are the same place. They're just combined.
I gotcha. Yeah, because they're owned by the same company.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Kingsland's mayor says another wide.
Twisted Movies says that Flex Seal guy. Twisted Movies. That is a great point. Could you know the Flex Seal guy? You ever seen those commercials?
Flex Seal, I've seen people debunk that guy too. I've seen people like test that product.
Yeah. You ever seen them like cut a boat in half and then they tape it together like the Flex Seal tape?
Actually, a reporter from Detroit, who I'm friends with on Twitter, actually did that test with the Hardcore Pond guy, Les Gold.
Yeah,
actually did that test and it actually worked.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would try it, man. I've been in some pretty sketchy John boats back in the day.
This guy had this same idea decades ago.
Not the first time this happened. It happened in 1993.
Hasn't even been a year since the town spent $300,000 in repairs on this tower. Now they've got to do.
It looks like Johnny Cash is pissing out the front.
By the way, 1993 is the year I was born.
Oh, you were? Man, I feel. God, I'm so much older than everybody else. Whew.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the overalls, by the way.
Yeah,
I got to pair up. I haven't worn the overalls in a while.
Yeah. By the way, this May the 13th was my 11th year graduated from high school.
Oh, cool, man. What was your favorite subject? What was your favorite subject in high school?
Lunch. I didn't like school, but Mama wanted me to get an education, and before she died, she wanted me to get an education. She passed away in 2009 to cancer.
Sorry about that, man. That sucks.
I'm not trying to bring the.
No, I know you're not, dude. My mom's had cancer a whole bunch of times, and she luckily made it. Here, let's get through this story here.
Do it all over again.
We'll have to drain 50,000 gallons of water out of the tank. We'll have to run the city.
You got a water tower in your city?
Yeah, we got a water tower. We got about like 2 to 3 water towers.
Anybody ever climbed it? Anybody ever climbed it and done something stupid?
You know what? The thing is, climbing a water tower, a lot of people, I've never seen anybody do it. I've seen people on Twitch climb like the radio towers.
Yeah.
There's things, they're like tethered to the thing so they don't fall off.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that before. But if you get on a big radio tower, it's 100,000 watt. You get up too high, you're gonna cook. You're sending out too many radio waves, man. They do have to knock the wattage down on the radio tower there, Jake. When people climb up there to change the light.
Yeah.
City off of line pressure.
Well, the good news is, when that's all said and done, the water that once was the butt of jokes will be safe to.
All right, cool. Well, I just thought it was a funny story. So, Jake, I gotta ask you this. You know, everybody makes fun of Florida, like we're the crazy people and stuff. But the South, okay, you live in Mississippi, and what state do people in Mississippi make fun of?
Basically, we the only thing I hear is we talk about Texas a lot because people think Texas is bigger, but Mississippi's a little bigger. People here in Mississippi, we talk about Texas a lot. I love Florida. I want to come to Florida. I love Florida. When I was younger, I got to go to Orlando and see. Now I got to see the Nickelodeon Studios.
Oh, you went to Universal. You went to Universal Studios there.
Yeah, and the Disney park there too.
Yeah, I mean that's real good. So, what do you like to do for fun in Mississippi, Jake?
But basically, one of the things is I'm on Twitch a lot, watching streamers, taking care. The thing is, it's like now, that's how watching streamers and stuff is how I found you. Because,
you did?
Because of that. Sorry, because of who.
Oh, you can say Bubba Show. You can say Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah. I saw. I know that. Let me say this. When you first was not there, I was like, "Where's Tuddle?" And no one would say anything. I was like, "Where's Tuddle?"
Yeah.
And they didn't want to say nothing about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of how it is in the radio business. You know how many times I've been let go from other radio stations, or somebody else was let go that we didn't talk about them and stuff. So you found me. I want you to be brutally honest, Jake. Don't baby face to me. I want you to be stiff. Okay.
Yep.
Well, okay. So how about this? You're the program director of the Tuddle Daily Podcast, and I'm sitting down in your office, Jake, and we're going over stuff, and you're wanting to give me what I'm doing right, but you got to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The thing is, I know StreamYard ain't easy.
Yeah.
I know I say it easy because I'm not doing half the things. Like I'm not doing like all this.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love Bolter. Bolter sends me 2 emails reminding me I had this podcast to do today.
It's a good podcast. I mean, that's a good producer right there, isn't it, Jake? Like he's reminding you, make sure you're ready to go, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, I started to stream at 5, and ended at 6 because we had to do a hard ending at 6. When I say a hard ending, we had to stop straight up on 6 so we could raise you.
Oh, there we go. Oh, so I interrupted your pod or your stream then?
No. Here's the thing. We be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It was I was gonna stream so people couldn't. I was trying to get people to come over here.
Well,
Lemmy helped me. Lemmy actually on yesterday's show gave both your Twitch and your YouTube. Lemmy's been helping.
Lemmy's the best, isn't she?
Yes, she is. She's a great moderator. She's a great person. She's an admin. She's an editor for me. By the way, she's she's also doing a show right now, doing an interview with someone while we're doing our interview.
We're competing with Lemmy right now. Jesus Christ Almighty! What the hell is that about?
She does a show. She does a show every Monday at this time. This is the only time that she gets to do shows.
Damn it, Jake! Then I should have booked you for a different day.
Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry. She'll watch the replay. She'll get to watch the replay and see that I'm not talking crap about her.
So what do you think I should do differently though, Jake? Like
the only thing you need to do different, nothing, because you're doing good. Listen, the only thing, here's the thing, you need to email StreamYard and say, hey, you want to get them on your show. Sometimes I've been trying to get them on my show for months.
Yeah.
And StreamYard is here's the thing, you have to email them, or I also want to tell you something.
What's that?
I've done YouTube this will be my 6th year on YouTube. I love YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, watching my first video of you of the first one was you and the date you were recapping. The date
when I was on with Bubba's show, when I went out with Drunk by Noon Dawn. Yeah. I mean, I'm if she's not in jail, I could give you her number, man. She might come up the Mississippi and hang out with you there.
Yeah, the other video that I saw was the Gene Lastman video of him hitting you with the yellow foam bat.
Yeah. He hit me with the wiffle ball bat and stuff. Got another person. I mean, Twitch is really growing too. Cowheads stole mole face or something face. See, when they put them all together, it says, "What's up, Tuddle?" Hey, Jake, if you I mean, would you take questions from the audience and stuff?
Here's the thing. If they have questions, we'll answer them. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like I do my show, I try to do like the first part be like I do a filter in product, and then when the person gets there, if they have questions, if Vulture even has questions for me.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll take any of them. I mean, we'll definitely. So if you guys are in the chat room right now,
by the way, who dropped the $20 bomb? Who dropped the $20 bomb? Who dropped it?
That was David Rivera. David Rivera put up $20 right in the chat room. Super chat, YouTube, super chat. Yes. By the way, Tuddle made $14 out of that. See, there you go. Look who's in here. Country Girl 90 _.
Country Girl. What's up? Yeah. What's up, CG? How you doing?
Yeah. I mean,
Country Girl's a good person. Country Girl's a good person.
Twisted Movie says that he would. Do you own? All right. He says, I wish you had a Billy Bass on your wall. Have you ever you ever own a Billy Bass?
No, I've never had Billy Bass.
My dad had one back in the day.
If you notice that I have that is window covering.
Yeah.
We took off when we took off that curtain stuff. We turned the air conditioner on because it's hot. How hot is it in Florida right now?
Well, I mean, it's all right. So it's like 92, 93, but I live close to the ocean, so it's not as hot there. But when you get in towards the middle of the state, it gets really hot. But it's 100% humidity. My producer Vulture, he says, will he make a show song for us?
Oh, if you got to give me a few days to do it. Because I'll take care of that for you if you want me to. I'll take care of that, but maybe you'll have to give me a few.
Take your
days
time.
To do
take your time.
By the way, when I put here's the thing, when I put your email in, it puts it to Gmail. It doesn't put Tuddle in the name thing. It puts Gmail in it.
Oh, it does. Well, it's Tuddle at gmail.com.
Yeah, here's the thing. I was pretty nervous coming on this show.
Why? Why would you be nervous? I'm a nobody.
Because I've seen videos, people saying stuff about you, like you're being a wild card.
Yeah.
That you're a wild card. So I don't know what Tuddle I'm going to get. Is like the you don't you don't know what color you get, like the fun Tuddle or
Jake, I would never in a million years ever be mean or rude to you because like when I first started the podcasting and stuff, Lemmy was like, you need to get Jake, you need to talk to Jake. Jake knows a lot of the stuff. So, and you did help me out and everything.
Thank you.
Nelly Mandingo. I mean, you don't have to answer any. What kind of porn do you watch?
You know, dude, basically, can I be very honest?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of like the cam on I can't say what the name of one of if it's a cam site called, I think it's trying to find this.
Well, I mean, I know cam sites are great, man. Like, I mean, you don't have to be anything weird. I mean, I will watch it.
Here's the thing, it's like, but the thing is, people think, oh, this guy has people are like, oh, this guy has a problem. He's watching porn. I'm watching it. I'm an adult.
Exactly.
That watches it. The thing is, it's like I'm watching it in my own home. I'm not bothering anybody. So why is it people mind your like I said before, I'm gonna the famous one of the famous words. Mind your own business, so you stop minding mine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you to mind your own business.
No. All right. So let's get into this, okay? I you know what? No, Jake, don't worry about it. It was a dumb question on my part, anyways.
I know. It comes from Ned. So
yeah. All right. So what is a typical day for you? Like, what do you do? Like, you early riser?
Basically, sometimes here's the thing. Let me before I say what I do now, let me tell you, I was a caregiver to my dad back when my dad died in 2020. Before he died, when he was staying here, I took care of my dad. I was like taking care of him and stuff. So there's a lot of sleepless nights and worrying about him, and because he was a fall risk, and one time he fell and nearly broke his nose.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, you don't have to explain. Guess what? Hold on. What is the date today? 4 more days. It'll happy times. It'll be 1 year since I lost my dad, and like whenever I got done, after I got done working with Bubba, 2020, I basically became both of my parents' caretaker, and I helped my dad.
How long you been sober? Sorry for asking.
Towards the end of 2019. Thank you. I appreciate that. But
thank you very much.
But I'm my mom's caretaker right now. It's like it's tough. And it's very admirable of you, Jake. It is.
I took care of both my parents, my mom and my dad. When I was 16, I took care of I was 15. My mom died 2 days after my 16th birthday.
Oh man, that had to be tough.
Yep, it is hard, but the thing is, thank God I got good family and good people behind me. And you know what? And I'm also let me get back to the question you asked about the day. In the mornings, I usually try to get up. I'm usually up like at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. 5 my time, CST, Central Standard Time. If you don't know what CST stands for, I usually have on one of the tabs. I usually have a BTLS on.
Yeah.
If you don't,
Bubba the Love Sponge. No, you can say it. I love Bubba. Bubba did a lot for me. So you can say Bubba. You can promote him. It's twitch.tv/
the Bubba Army.
Yeah, Bubba Army. Or D-Bubba Army, I think. So what I'm trying to say is Spice Boys Gold Mike Doorstop says, have you ever been on BTLS, Jake?
I've been on. I actually did songs for them, but it was on there as a call-in. And Bubba, last time I got called in. When I called in, I basically got clowned by Bubba. And
he did. Well, you gotta understand, Bubba. I mean, I got clowned by Bubba all the time. You know what? I mean, so what? I mean, you should, not take any offense to it. You know, how many people, how many times people say bad stuff about me, Jake? It's all the time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. And the thing is, it's like, he also brought up he posted a story time where him and Manson were doing the whole Manson thing happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do. So you still listen to Bubba though? Like you didn't get offended?
I don't get offended with Bubba. Listen, Bubba's a shot jock. His job is to do it for the fans, shot jock it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. Here's the thing. He didn't when I was first watching Bubba. He didn't even have a Cash App or Venmo. It wasn't like now.
Yeah.
Where he didn't even have OnlyFans back in the day.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, Country Girl does bring up a great point. Okay. Because Bubba is one of the nicest people you ever meet. And that is the truth,
Yeah, Bubba is sorry. I do have a stuttering problem. So when I catch myself stuttering, I stop and I try to figure out what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a stuttering problem.
Well, it's okay, Jake. Look, don't worry, man. We are just having fun. We're two guys here just checking everything out.
Do you watch wrestling?
Yes, I do. Well, I haven't watched wrestling in a while, but
did you see that Sasha Banks and Naomi walked off, threw the belts to John Laurinaitis, and walked out of Monday Night Raw last week?
Yeah, I heard about that, but I watched wrestling when it was at its peak, I think. It's good right now, but you got to remember when I was watching, Jake, it was in the middle of, you had Heartbreak Kid versus Stone Cold. No, yeah, you had Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold. Mike Tyson was the official, and then you had that whole three-way feud. You had Mankind, you had The Rock, you had Stone Cold. I went to the Royal Rumble when Hulk Hogan won it in Orlando, and I thought, nobody will ever be as over as Hogan. And maybe he wasn't, but I swear to God, when Stone Cold was at his height, walking out, it was deafening.
Yeah, Ned said Jake is more coherent
than the president.
Yeah.
But Jake, it's good what you're doing, man. Look, you're doing pretty well. I got 19 goddamn people in here right now, Jake.
Yeah.
You're kind of a draw.
When what the thing is, it's when someone in the business says you're doing good, one time I even got a good job from Vince Russo.
Oh, Vince Russo. You did, Vince Russo. You did.
When my dad died, Vince Russo was one of the people that says sorry for your loss. He was one of the people that messaged me.
Man, that's pretty cool. Have you ever tried to wrestle yourself? Everybody loves doing that backyard wrestling stuff or trying to do stuff. Have you ever gotten into the ring?
I did pillow, dude. This is something that I am ashamed that I ever did for my channel. Early stuff was me jumping on the bed and wrestling pillows, and I would never do that ever again on my channel. Because
why?
Because I got called. It's like it's like people like, oh, he's doing. I lost subscribers because of that. Sorry.
No, you can say shit. You can say shit. You lost subscribers over that shit. What? Did the pillows not pick you over? The pillows
because people think it's kid shit. It's a kiddie bullshit. People don't want to see that. People want to see. Here's the thing. Right now, if you go, I tell people when they watch my show, they're going to get it's control chaos.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of like that's my whole entire life. I'm like a car accident. People rubberneck just to see what I'm going to do next sometimes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to grab me a drink if you don't mind.
What you drink? I don't mind. What are you drinking?
Sweet tea. I actually put sweet tea in the Gatorade bottle.
That's fine. I mean, I love sweet tea. Well, I mean, I don't drink sweet tea like with real sugar and stuff in it. But yeah, I mean, Gatorade bottles make good things to be able to drink stuff out of.
Sorry, but I didn't want to drink because I know that I try not to drink in front of like shows and stuff to try to be professional.
No, it's fine. Here, you know what? I got my water right here, Jake. I'm gonna drink a water.
Yeah, but
we'll definitely do that, Jake.
Yeah, I want to say that Michaela's in here, and last week Michaela and Lemmy got mad.
Wait, what? They got mad at you?
Yeah.
Oh, about what?
Some that I don't want to talk about. I'll tell you about it off camera because it's like it was. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay,
it's something that I don't want to bring up again. I don't want to bring up old shit and rehash it.
Well, would you like to apologize without like just saying to them? Like,
I did apologize to Lemmy, and Lemmy and I are now friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
let's not talk about it right now.
I got you. I got you.
One other question, by the way. Are you really a honorary Hell's Angel?
No. I'm not. I'm not. I'm definitely not. Hold on.
So the reason I asked that is because you said he was honorary Hell's Angel to an outlaw biker.
Oh yeah. That got me into a lot of trouble. Hey, hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on.
All right. Uh-oh.
Just had a phone call coming in and stuff, but everything's fine. Everything's fine. But so go ahead. All right. So what were you saying there, Jake?
You brought it.
Yeah. No, but I that was a bit that Bubba wanted me to do and stuff.
Yeah. How was it working for Bubba? And what I saw that Kate, and I've also saw you and Caveman going at it while Trace was shirtless.
Oh yeah. Well, Jake, I think Caveman was really super strong. A lot of people don't realize this. Caveman was a hell of a wrestler in high school.
Anybody doesn't know Caveman is one of the producers of that show, or
well, he's not there anymore.
All right.
Yeah, Caveman's not there anymore, but Caveman is one of the fastest big guys that I had ever seen. Like, he can move real fast. Very strong as hell too. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun there. Bubba was great to work with. He's a genius when it comes to radio, genius when it comes to figuring stuff out and everything. So it was great to work with him. Bubba gave me a chance to sit in the studio like full time, being a co-host and all that good stuff. So yeah, I mean,
the one thing that I've always said that I know that you could, like I said, you could make. You actually, I've saw some of the guests you have had. You turn chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been pretty good. What'd you think of the guy that I had on Friday, the kid wearing the banana suit? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I basically, I think I've seen somebody. One of the interviews that I've saw before, I've seen a person wear a giant whoopee cushion costume.
Jake, one last question before we go, because I want to wrap it up, because I want to get out and watch a little bit of the Lightning game before it gets over with. I don't even know what the score of the game is right now.
Yeah, Cowhead stole mole on your face. Said I missed that show.
Yeah, it's nothing right now. You guys, does it ever snow up in Mississippi?
It once. Sometimes once or twice a decade.
Yeah. So Jake, what's your thoughts on Hogan?
People.
You like wrestling?
Hogan, basically, I'll be very honest. Hogan made a ton of money off of Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
because the sex tape thing.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, here's the thing. Number one, when he went into TNA, I was like, great, Hogan's gonna come to this company. The guy can't, dude. He can't even wrestle. It was hard for me to watch one of his matches because they blade. Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness that works in NXT now can't even wrestle anymore because of how he was Desmond Wolfe in the early days, in the early 2010s. He got hepatitis because of that, because of the blood.
Yeah.
These people.
What'd you think of New Jack? You like New Jack back in the day? Were you ever a fan of New Jack?
Dude, I saw people like talk about New Jack and stuff. That like I've seen the dark side of the ring.
Yeah.
They need to make a dark side of the ring about Bubba.
Yeah.
Because Bubba, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Bubba's been in and out of the ring. By the way, I did find a rare video of the Wrestling in Memphis music where it was a parody. Ned did a parody to it, to the song, did the parody of Walking to Memphis. And I think I think Vulture's telling you to wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, all right, one last question though, okay? So, I was so nervous. New Jack came into the studio one time when I was working at 1025 The Bone, and he is a guy that is exactly who he is inside and outside.
Was you working at Bubba's? Was you working the time with Bubba?
No, I was working. It was Spice Boy at night. I was doing the night show at 1025 The Bone with Spice Boy, and New Jack came in, and he was very intense. You wouldn't believe how bad his forehead looked from all the times he's cut himself.
By the way, if you guys don't know what 102.5 The Bone is, it was one of Bubba's stations, and took over from and then Cowhead took over for Bubba their thing.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, before we go, promote your channel and how everybody can find it out.
You can find me on here on Twitch at Jake Hudson. YouTube is Jake Hudson. Twitter is at Hudson Jake. And I'm not, and I don't even have a website. I don't have a website like you guys. I don't have a website that people can go. They can just go to.
You're not on social media though. Totally on social media.
Yeah. And by the way, here's the thing. I was thinking about doing a show late. I did a show called the Four Show.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm thinking about is taking a few. I might do a show in a few hours, doing like a post show of this show.
Oh, okay. Well,
here's the thing. I'm nervous because this is actually the first time that I got interviewed by a big star.
Well, I appreciate that, Jake, but you know what though? I'll be honest with you. You just made my fucking day though. You really did just make my day, Jake. Like I was having a big star.
You have worked at some of the major radio. You worked with the Monsters. You worked with
Ron and Fez.
Yeah, you also worked with. Did you work with Tom or Dan?
I worked with Tom and Dan.
And if you guys don't know the mediocre, I think it's mediocre time or corporate time with Dan.
Well, they got a corporate time which is on terrestrial radio, and then they got a mediocre time with Tom and Dan that is on online.
Yeah.
You know what, Jake? You know what? I'm going to be, I think, you know what? You're talking about them. I need to get you on their show. I think they would love you.
Yeah, I've been trying to get them to come on my show. Like I've been trying to get you to come on the show.
Well, how about this? Let's plan not tonight, but another night.
Yeah.
Well, not another night. It'd have to be earlier or do it on a weekend. Can we do it on a weekend? We
can do it on a weekend. Listen, anytime, any day. Listen, and you know what the thing is, I got a question for Vulture. What kind of software does Vulture use for his scheduling?
I don't know. I can find out for you. I definitely find out for you, Jake. Because if you're gonna do a song, I can get the scheduling thing done for you. Okay.
Yeah, if you can do it, and just the thing is, I'm gonna be very honest.
Mm-hmm.
Weekends are good. You know, the
How about
stress
this?
that
We'll do it whenever it works out best for you. Okay.
we got to be. He said it. Be sita. I can't say it right.
Yeah, I'll get a link so you can check it out and stuff.
All right, hold
Definitely
on.
can.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm going. You know, I think you know when when this is. I call this the coffin cam.
Yeah. Well, I mean
Yeah.
that's good. That's a badass headboard there. I don't even have a headboard on my bed.
Yeah, but also look what I have.
What is it? Oh, you got is that like
Angry Birds?
Oh, Angry Birds. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Before you know, I told the story before I got my hair. Before I got I got my hair shaven in January because, and this was the only hat I had to wear. I had to wear this until I get my other hats.
Yeah.
Because it was so cold and I was starting to freeze. I was like freezing.
Yeah.
I
wish I still had a guy that would actually, do my merchandise still, because I would send you one of my hats and stuff, but I don't have any more of them. It would be cool to see Jake Hudson wearing my hat on his live streams and stuff.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The thing is I just want to say this, Tuddle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very, here's the thing. I don't do many interviews with people.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do shows on my own channel. But thing is, it's like coming on here, I was like, by the way, we're talking about the bone and they just tweeted something. I have them on Twitter, and every time they tweet something, I get notifications about it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. So how did I do? Like, I mean, did I make you feel comfortable during the interview?
By the way, let me just rated you.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean,
what's up, Lemmy? Welcome to the stream, guys.
So did I do a good job, like interviewing you? Did I make you feel comfortable?
Hey, you did amazing. I just want to tell you this. I was scared. I thought that here's the thing. When people like say, I was actually nervous because we did not talk about. When I do the show, I don't message the person. We do full throttle stuff, like shoot interview.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, is he gonna bring up? Is he gonna ask me something stupid or?
Well, I mean, I ask a lot of stupid stuff, Jake. But no, I mean, you've done a great job. You brought it. You brought the heat tonight, man. Like I really couldn't have asked it any better. Listen, Jake. You said that I'm a big ass star and stuff. This is the most people that I've had on my show in quite some time. So and I know Lemmy's in here helping, which I think is great. Lemmy is the best in my opinion.
Yeah, Lemmy is. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. Her and Michaela are both sweethearts.
Yeah, and if I'm being honest, like Lemmy is like, I think, like my streaming crush. Like I know she has already spoken for and stuff, but like she's so cool. I mean, she's just like a chick that you could hang out with and stuff, and she's hot. So
What's up, Balls Deep? What's up, Balls Deep? How you doing? What's up, Curtis Versus? I'm just reading something, reading chat. Here's the thing. I want to say that it's very awesome to talk to someone like you, Tuddle, and because you have. I've watched the shows. I've watched the stuff you did with the. By the way, did you see how Gene Lastman ended his run over there?
Yeah. I mean, I did see that with Gene Lasker, and he just walked off.
Lasker, yeah. Sorry, I'm get. I always get him confused with Gene Cheeseman from Gold Rush.
Yeah,
the guy that one of the people there, but never mind. But the one thing that I would always tell people when they're streaming and stuff, just be honest with thing is, go on these shows, and if here's the thing, Tuddle, you've never done anything wrong to me. I'm not gonna put what Bubba did against you, or what STS did. You know, STS. Still Toe Show, Still Toe Morning Show, Aaron M. Holt and them.
Oh, did they do something to you, or like I don't even? Did they
let's
do
not
something
talk
to me?
about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I'm not gonna put anything. You know, why did I just put my foot in my mouth? God damn it!
I don't even know what STS. Okay, well, I mean, it's what it is.
It's showing YouTube that Lemmy and Michaela are both moderators for. What's up, Redbeard?
I mean that's good. I'll definitely
Redbeard's here too. Redbeard's here. Oh, we got some bigger people. Some of the bigger people here.
Redbeard wants to know where you get that backdrop from.
That's a window covering.
Okay. Well,
that's a window covering right there. It's right there, and you're gonna see my feet. Hold on, let me move my feet.
Oh, come on, man! I mean, you got big feet, Jake.
Yeah.
Now, what size shoe you wearing there?
Size 13.
God damn.
Size 12 and a half, 13.
Yeah, I'm wearing 10 and a half. Holy crap.
But here's the thing. You're how tall are you?
I'm about 6 foot and a half.
I'm 5'11", 270 pounds.
Oh, see, you're rugged, dude. Like nobody mess with you.
By the way, thing is, I stumped my growth by thinking I was on the TV show Jackass and doing stunts. Like,
what's the craziest stunt you ever done, Jake?
I actually have. I do running and stuff. I run and I jump off. I think the craziest shit I've ever done. The craziest shit I've ever done is try the toe of Satan.
Oh, what is the toe of Satan? Is that a hot pepper?
Hot candy.
Hot candy.
Yeah, and I've also tried. By the way, I don't recommend if you have if you don't like hot stuff, do not try the Mountain Dew Flaming Hot. The Flaming Hot Mountain Dew.
Did the toe of Satan or whatever it is, like, because when people eat hot stuff and everything, it burns their buttholes when they go use the bathroom. Did it burn the BH? The
butthole.
Yeah, the butthole.
Or I like to call it the asshole, but
all right, yeah, there we go.
Here's the I hate hot shit to the point that if you watch I had to age restrict one of my videos because of the language.
Yeah.
By the way, we have by the way, you know who Jesse Tyler is?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Remind me.
One of my Redbeard's friend Jesse Tyler did a singing thing, and I got up there and helped me and Lemmy sing the song WAP.
Oh, you did. WAP. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first time that I ever got. I sang part of the song and she sang part of the song.
Well, that's good. See, then you're a parody guy. Like, I have no musical talent at all. You play any instruments?
Here's the if you don't, I don't play any instruments. I use when I do the songs and stuff, I'm like, I hope Vulture can remind me to do the song, because sometimes I forget. I go on one of the projects after I get done and I forget to do stuff. So, but who I need to send it to, you or Vulture?
I mean, you could send it to me, or you could send it to Vulture. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean,
I might not have Vulture's email, so.
All right. Well, how about this? You can send it to me, and I'll get you Vulture's email. Okay.
All right. So, I have a lot of fun, but I think it's time for us to wrap it up.
There you go. All right. Hey, man, you're such a superstar. Like, you know what? Like, it really makes me think that I need to reevaluate what I'm doing, because I have you on as a guest. I got over 30 people on, and I'm talking to you, and you're the first guest. It's like, all right, come on, we got to wrap this up, Tuddle. We got to you got
a hockey game to go to watch.
All right, Jake. I really
thank you,
man, and I thought you did a great job, my friend. Okay.
Thank you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye. All right. Jake was on. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Got a lot of stuff I still got to do. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. Hopefully you guys stay safe, and I will talk to you tomorrow.